Hey guys, welcome back to Show Me How Beauty. Today I am doing my easy everyday makeup look that I go to when I'm heading out for the day and I need to wear some makeup but I don't have a whole lot of time and I want to look put together but you know, I want to be quick about it. So if you want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. So every day in the morning, if I'm doing my makeup, I would follow through after I've cleansed and clarified. I use the Anti-Blemish solutions from Clinique. So this is their mattifying all over clearing treatment. And I generally use this as my moisturizer. It's really good for keeping my pimples at bay, especially if I'm good with doing my skincare. We all know that if you're lazy and stop doing your skincare like you're meant to, that they just come back. So I also find that this is quite good for helping my makeup last throughout the day because it has more of a mattifying effect on the skin. I don't find that my makeup goes patchy at all. So today I'm using a new foundation. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Foundation from L'Oreal in the colour 150 Radiant Beige. I'm just going to take like 2 pumps on the back of my hand of this one. I think this is like the second time that I've used it, so I can't really give you a great review on it so far, but in the time that I have used it, I've really liked it. Okay, so I'm just going to take a buffing brush. This is from Crown Brushes, and I'm just going to buff that over the face. If I'm in a hurry in the morning, I'm generally going to use a buffing brush. I just find it's a lot quicker than a sponge or even a flat foundation brush, just because you can really run it over the skin so quickly. Now, it looks a little bit brown for my face, but I'm matching my neck and my arms, not my face. And really, in an ideal world where we're looking after our skin, we should have a pale face because we don't want it to be in the sun. That is, of course, unless you want to be old, you want to get aged, and you want wrinkles. Because I know some people don't care at all, which is fine if they don't. So as you can see, I'm not being gentle really with it. Like, it's not obviously hurting me or anything, but you know, if you're in a hurry in the morning, you're actually in a hurry. So I'm doing this as I would be if I was in the morning, really. This look would take me about 15 minutes to do, I'd say, on myself. So as you can see, that foundation's quite flawless, which is really nice. The only thing I don't know if I like about it is that it's quite fragranced. It hasn't broken me out in the time that I've worn it, but I don't really like my foundation to smell like really fragranced, because it just makes me wonder what's in it that it needs to be covered up with perfume. The next step in my easy everyday makeup routine would be to conceal. You can use any concealer that you like. I'm using the Diorskin Star Concealer by Dior. This is in the colour 001, so it's the lightest colour. Probably is a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone, as you'll see, but it's good for a bit of a highlighting effect. I'm going straight in with my concealer because on a day like today I'm not doing a massive amount of eyeshadow. Like, obviously you can do whatever you like, but this is a quick makeup tutorial just to tie in the brightness of that concealer. I'm just popping a little bit through the forehead and the nose. Just going to take my buffing brush I used earlier and just sort of pat that concealer in to the forehead and then sort of blend those outer edges. I'm now just patting in underneath the eye area. I'm sorry if you can hear. The candle behind me is really loud, but it just smells amazing. So I had to blow that candle out. It was just too loud. It's because it's on like a wooden sort of stick, and it when it's burning it gets really loud. And then just blend that little bit across the nose. I like to blend with my foundation brush just to tie all those colours in, because it can have a really brightening effect. So this is how I'd actually do my makeup day to day. Brows would come second. They are definitely a priority. If I was in a real hurry, I would just do my brows. Well, I'd pop on a little bit of foundation, but nothing, you know, extreme if my skin's looking fairly good. Then I'd do my brows, then I'd put on a bit of blush and a bit of mascara, and that would be it. So brows are definitely a priority. For brows today, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the colour medium brown. I'm taking that on a little angle brush that's also from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Because it is quite a dense product, I take a little bit on the brush and then I actually take most of it off in the lid. Otherwise you could end up with really drawn on, like full on brows, which we don't want. Generally start from the tail of the brow. And just feather it. I'm pretty sure that Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products are now available at Hair House Warehouse, which is pretty good. So today I'm going in with the Painterly paint pot from MAC. You can use soft ochre if you like. I also like that one, but at the moment I'm using this one. Any primer will do though. If you are going to go to all the effort of doing your eyeshadow or eyeliner, it's a really good idea to prime, just so that you're getting the most out of having done it, made the effort for the day. So when I'm in a hurry, I will generally set my eyeshadow with a bit of pressed powder. I'm using the Studio Careblend pressed powder from MAC. This one's in the color medium dark, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and set that eyeshadow base. And this is really just going to help that eyeshadow primer stay in place, the paint pot, and help our eyeliner to stay on after that as well. So while I'm setting my eyelids, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just set the rest of my foundation so that I can use powders. Although I think that foundation actually sets quite matte as it is. So when I'm in a real hurry but I want to do my makeup and have it look like I've made an effort, I really like to go for colours like these ones from the Naked palette by Urban Decay. This is the Naked palette 1. And I find that these sort of neutral, well not neutral, but brown tones are quite flattering and easy to work with and quite quick. So for a brow highlight, I'm just going to take the teeniest bit of Virgin, just take a little bit and then tap it, or not tap, pat it off on my hand and just run it along right really close to the brow. It just sort of ties the look together. Now I only want it to be really subtle. I'm also going to take a little bit of that same product and just pop it on the inner corner of the eye. I'm then going to go in with a small fluffy brush. This is similar to a 217 from MAC, but it's from Gorgeous Cosmetics. You can use any brand of small fluffy brush that you like. I'm going to go in with colour Buck. Now this is a little bit darker probably than a bronzer, but it's a really awesome transition colour, and it's great for when you're in a bit of a hurry. Starting with the most colour on the outer corner of the eye, and then doing circular motions and windscreen wiper motions through the socket. So that's generally where the brush sits naturally and easily. Just going to take that same little brush I used for the brow highlight, wipe off any product, pick up a little bit of Buck and make sure it's really pressed into the brush. Give it a little tap off and then just pop a little bit underneath the eye. It just gives us a bit of definition. So today I'm using L'Oreal's Super Liner Perfect Slim Eyeliner. You can use whatever eyeliner you have at home. So I'm just going to take that pen eyeliner and do a winged liner. Okay, so once you've finished your eyeliner, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Studio Careblend pressed powder in the colour Dark. I'm just using that as a bronzer, but you can use whatever bronzer you like. And that's from MAC, sorry. And I'm literally just sort of bronzing across the cheeks and the forehead, and maybe a little bit on the chin. And that just gives a nice healthy glow. So I'm then going to go with a little bit of the Sleek Contour Kit in the colour Medium. And I'm going to take the contour colour on this brush. I'm going to press the brush together so that it's skinny. As you can see, it usually sits like that. And then I'm going to press it so it sits like this. And I'm just going to run that through the contour of my cheek to give me a little bit more shape. So for blush today, I'm using a little bit of the Precious Posy blush from Clinique. It has a little bit of a gold speck in it, which is really pretty. And I think it's really nice for having that really healthy glow on the cheek. And I'm just gonna dust that. But if you're not into pink, you can definitely use more of a terracotta tone or a peach or like really brown. It's all really up to you. I just like that look. And I pop a little bit through the forehead too to give that really healthy glow. And then just going back to my Sleek Contour Kit, and I'm going to go in with the highlight shade. And I'm using the same brush again. Because I know not everyone at home has 10 brushes or 100 brushes. Some people have like 3 brushes mostly. So I'm just dusting that on the top of my cheek there. But quite not too glary, like not too bright. It's sort of more diffused. A little bit down the nose. So if I'm just wearing mascara for the day, I'll always curl my lashes. You're definitely going to get more out of your mascara if you're curling your lashes, because your lashes are really going to sit up and you're going to be able to see like the true length of them. So I'm going in with a little bit of mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Mega Volume Collagen 24 Hours Mascara. I don't feel for me that it's particularly special, but other people might. I feel like the brush is just so big, which might be good if you've got really thick eyelashes, but I find it can end up everywhere. Now I always go top and bottom lashes because your bottom lashes really frame your eyes. So if you're not wearing a whole lot of product on the bottom lashes, make sure to wear a little bit of mascara. So today I'm using Vanity from Youngblood, which is like a really nude colour. I'm going to pop that on first. So as you can see, it's really nude, but it provides a really good base for my next lipstick, which is Sweet Pop 09 from Clinique, and it's a lip pop. Clinique Pop Lip Colour and Primer. And I'll pop a little bit of that over top. So I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial today, guys. I seriously wear this all the time. This is my sort of go-to look that's super easy to do. If you do have any questions at all, please leave them down below. All products will be listed on my blog, showmehowbeauty.com. So head there if you want to know where to get anything. I always list it there for you. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you next time on Show Me How Beauty. Bye!